And it's us. That's right. We're here. We're here, but more importantly, you're there. Welcome. It's a Freestyle Friday in the sack. Glorious day.
It's been a while since a Freestyle Friday.
It's been a while. It's been a minute since the Redoubtable One and the High Question One have been doing their thing. But, we were treated to a Donnie. We had an overtime game in the first toilet bowl. Atlanta, as usual, as predictable. As Tommy called it, they were going to go down in flames because that's what they do best.
In the who's first to get swept bowl.
And the who's was it in the first two in a barbecue? Four in a barbecue. No, but they only played two. Remember? For them, it was two in the barbecue.
Oh, that's true.
That's true. They literally
got the Hawks two in a barbecue.
Two in a barbecue. See that?
Get the hell out.
The first, and by the way, there'll be a second two in a barbecue tonight.
Yep.
See, this is going to be an annual thing now because
it's not the Gone Fishing Award. It's
no,
the two in a barbecue.
We have the two in a barbecue. Couples of the double. We have the two in a barbecue award. So the first one with the barbecue, we got to get a picture like with the hats and the chef's hat. Yeah, with the grill behind.
Trey Young with the little.
He's holding. Is he holding the chicken or is he holding? What's he holding?
I think he's holding a spatula.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. He's got the grill going behind him. Yeah. Right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, two in a barbecue. The first two in a barbecue night goes to the Atlanta Hawks. No surprise there. The question is, will it be Dallas or will it be Memphis? Now, this is going to be an interesting game because Memphis is supremely talented, but also supremely stupid. So, what's going to win out here? Is talent going to triumph over stupid, or will stupid triumph over talent?
Well, see, here's the thing. Well, I guess Dallas really isn't a bevy of talent.
Not without Kyrie. They did get Lively back, and they do have Davis back.
That's what I mean. With AD... Yeah. And is Gafford too? Did they have both?
Gafford's back too, I think, yeah.
That's going to be tough for Edie in the middle because we saw him get exposed.
He still had a double-double.
No, I'm not even. But they went at him a lot. And I think with that kind of talent down there, with AD down there.
The thing about Golden State is that's a different lineup. They play small ball.
Right, but how's he going to do against AD? That's tough. That's a tough.
But at least it's big on big. He's more used to that. He's not used to chasing around a small forward all night. That's different. True. So he might fare better. AD's a great player.
They kept pulling him out on the pick and roll, and it was tough for him.
Yeah.
We'll see. It should be interesting.
It'll be interesting. It will be interesting.
But I wonder what Ja's ankle's like.
He missed the practice yesterday. I know that. He's questionable. If he doesn't play, Dallas could win.
Or if he's like half strength, or that's.
Well.
Two in a barbecue.
The game is in Memphis, but I don't think they can beat him without Ja.
Definitely need Ja.
It's them and Kyrie. If they were both playing, it'd be a hell of a matchup.
But
that'd be must see TV.
Well, I mean, if Kyrie was playing, they probably wouldn't be in the plan.
Yeah, that's true. True. Yeah.
I don't know who they would have bumped down.
Well, Davis was missed a ton of times.
Yeah, I mean,
they were not.
The fact
healthy.
that they're in the plan.
I'm saying Dallas is not devoid of talent. They're just banged up. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, it's ID details. I don't disagree. It's the Freestyle Friday again. The Redoubtable One. Question one. Happy early Easter to those of you out there celebrating. Those of you that still believe.
How's your Keister?
How's your Keister? It'll be a ham. Succulent ham on Sunday, with some mustard and maybe some mash. We'll see. We'll figure it out. The NBA playoffs start tomorrow night. By the way, did you see the lineup for tomorrow? Starting at 1 o'clock?
Nah, I mean, I know the Knicks play at 6.
Bucks, Pacers at 1.
Fuck.
Then you've got Golden State and Houston at 3, I believe. No. It's the Clippers and Denver at 3. Then you've got...
We'll be at soccer.
The 5 o'clock, it will be at soccer. 5 o'clock, or 6 o'clock is the Knicks and the Pistons. And then the late game is the Lakers and the Timberwolves at 9:30. Wow. That's going to be a heck of a first day. So that'll be fun tomorrow. So if it's here. We're on the eve of it. The only thing we're waiting on is this last two in a barbecue.
Mets gave up a homer in the ninth, so it's 4-4 now.
Shit.
Their closer wasn't available tonight, so...
Injury or he played?
No, he pitched last night. I think he had pitched the day before, potentially,
gotcha. So, and I got news for you. In terms of the wet, gorgeous day today, 80 degrees, 78, 80, somewhere in there. Sun was out all day.
Kids were out running
bikes. Around. Yeah, good. Actually, it was kind of cool to see John on the bike. It was kind of neat to see. I never thought I'd see it, so it was pretty cool.
You've never seen John on his bike?
I have not. No, so it was kind of cool to see him out there riding around. They were going everywhere.
He was riding on Maddie's bike today.
Yes, he was. That's where he threw me.
He was like, I want this. He was like, it's got gear. Everybody's got gears but me. I was like,
fast speed.
And they were going out of the neighborhood.
They were in Arbrook. We passed them. fact, they passed us. We were walking Cabo after Becky got off work today, and they were up at the playground over there, not at the Arborwalk playground, but the one on
kid playground.
Kid playground.
Yeah.
So we were on that trail.
They
and they
told me
up,
it's a place where when they get stressed or they just need to chill, they can go there and hang. He said.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right.
And apparently it's a no curse zone because it's a kid's playground. I was like, that's good. Don't embarrass us over there.
Don't embarrass us over there.
Cursing around.
A couple of potty mouths, and my son and his son. Who knows what they're dropping F-bombs.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so much of that no cursing zone.
The cursing.
Sure they blew that out of the water.
No, he told me they agreed. I didn't say anything. He told me they agreed that little kid's playground is a no cursing zone.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty cool, I thought.
Okay. Oh, that is pretty cool.
Unprompted.
All right. I like it. I can dig it.
Yeah, because the two of them are been in the Navy for years. It sounds like.
A couple of sailors. Those two.
My God.
A couple of sailors. But it is good to see that they're at least trying.
Yeah.
For what it's worth. For what it's worth. But it's gummies and cocktails here in the Dago Bar. I will be treating myself to a Martian Manhunter between segment 1 and segment 2, just so you know.
Crystal Light over here.
Light over there.
Really rocking it.
Rocking up that Crystal Light. And what the hell? Oh, the Von Erich brothers. That's right. They made a movie out of this.
The Von Erich brothers. What was that?
Yeah, wrestling. Kerry Von Erich. They were big time back in the day.
Hollywood Demons?
Yeah. They made a movie about it. In fact, the guy from... there's some famous people that were in that movie. Lip, the guy played Lip in...
What was it called?
The Iron Claw is what it's called. Yeah. So they... isn't that game on there? Oh, ESPN has the second one.
No, that's why.
No wonder why with this fucking... What the fuck is this shit? About the fucking Von Erichs.
Coming to you live while we watch 30 for 30.
They're on fake shit. Anyone want to watch some fake shit tonight? There we go. This game has started. It is 9-3 Memphis in the early going. So yes, here we go. Home team. Is Ja playing? Ja looks like he's out there.
Yeah, he's out there.
Ja is on the court. Anthony Davis making the second of two, so it's 9-5 early.
9-5, what a way to make a living.
I'll tell you, people forget how hot Jane Fonda was, even on the Brady 6 there, or the Brady, whatever it was, the 80 for Brady, whatever, that movie with all the 4 old ladies, and she was in it. But Jane Fonda back in the day, smoke show. 9-5. And Dolly Parton. You guys know who Dolly Parton is. We used to call her Double D Dolly. Actually, she might have been Triple D. Those were huge. They're still huge. They're humongous.
She's pretty plastic now.
She is now. Well, she had something to carry those things.
Well, those things are plastic.
They weren't always plastic, though.
Yeah, they were.
No, they were always plastic.
You kidding me?
No, they were wonderful.
Ooh.
They were wonderful.
Klay Thompson.
Finding the fountain of youth.
Klay Thompson.
Channeling his inner Splash Bro.
Nothing but Nezzle.
Nothing but that. So 12-5, or they 12-8 rather. This could be a Donnie. We got 2 Donnies in the
I
book.
really hope it's a Donnie.
Well, we got one more than I thought we'd get tonight. So there's Ja with the finish.
The Mets are in a Donnie, 4-4 going to the bottom of the ninth.
Red Sox bent somebody over for a change. Of course, the team is the worst team in baseball. Who bent them over a week ago?
That's
so turnabout's fair play.
Dude, there was a game today, Arizona versus the Cubs.
Yeah.
Arizona scored 10 runs in an inning and lost. What the hell are y'all doing?
13-11. To the Diamondbacks, who, by the way, look at that division.
That's crazy.
Holy Moses.
The only team that's not good is the Rockies.
Yeah, the only team that's not good. The rest of that team.
The other teams are really good.
They're all really good. That's a loaded division. I mean, I thought the Dodgers were going to have a cakewalk. I'm not so sure anymore.
No.
Not so sure anymore.
Dude, and I thought the Mets could win a wild card and get in. No, I don't think so.
You have to win the division.
We got to win the division.
You got to win the division because they may all be coming out of the West. The way this is looking. Good news for you guys. Atlanta looks like dog shit.
Well,
so hopefully that keeps up.
Well, I know they're not that bad, but it's good to have them in a hole. You know? I mean,
Fed to keep them there.
Last year we were them right now.
Yeah.
You know,
keep them there. Who the hell is that? Oh, I'll tell you who I am, RJ. The guy who's 3 right in your eye.
Oh, that's Scottie Pippen Jr.
Oh.
Your favorite.
My favorite. Oh, I finally did something right. Don't worry, it's the first quarter. Here's plenty of time for him to screw up. But anyway, we are, so the playoffs, we were talking about the lineups. I don't know if we did this on the air or off the air. Did we talk about it on the air?
What?
The playoffs? The tomorrow
Tomorrow,
starts?
no, this is off.
The lineup tomorrow, by the way, spectacular day one of the playoffs.
Butte.
I mean, you got 1 o'clock, you got Milwaukee, Indiana. 3 o'clock, you've got the Denver and the Clippers. 6 o'clock, Knicks, Pistons, and then the nightcap is LA and Minnesota. So if you're a basketball fan,
dude, we're going to be eating dinner with my parents tomorrow during the Knicks game.
There you go.
It's going to be on in the living room, and I'm going to be yelling from the
Him and his
dinner
dad will be,
Yeah.
It'll be funny. You should record that.
My dad doesn't really yell at the Knicks now.
No, just kind of looks at him in disgust.
Yeah, he doesn't yell at the Mets either.
Makes a face like he's
my dad. This is what my dad goes. You know. That's typically what. You know.
You know something. I thought you'd be wearing this tonight. Where's your Nick one?
It's so uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
It's so uncomfortable.
You bought these, or your idea?
I know. They were $40.
You could at least wear it on a play.
It's annoying to keep on my neck.
It's always.
I mean, comfort is king. You know.
This isn't that bad.
It is.
I even got the chalice. The medallion. This is the medallion. This is like the medallion in the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
This is that medallion. This is the one they were trying to find in Nepal.
Oh shit!
What
Francisco Lindor walk-off bomb, baby!
Oh,
let's go!
They're going crazy.
The place is going nuts.
They're jumping in for jive. There, it's
holy shit!
CTI,
Edie and one.
CITI, CTI,
City.
CTI,
Citibank.
Citibank. Lindor sends him. Lindor sends St. Louis back to the showers.
2 in a row for the
Hey,
Mets.
see you tomorrow, bitches.
Way to go, Francisco.
Same time tomorrow, bitches.
We'll see you.
No, gotta turn it up.
I just want to hear the call real quick.
The call's always good.
Oh man, he's nailed that ball, dude. It's packed. Holy shit! For a Friday night against the Cardinals in April.
Well, the Mets are a contender.
I know.
This is what a contender looks like.
I know.
It's going wild.
Well, this is the backup play-by-play guy.
It's going wild.
It's going absolutely bonkers.
Back, way back. Upper deck. He's like the fucking parts the Red Sea.
Dude, I remember when I was in college, I got a broadcast journalism degree. And we used to do a news show. We would do a news show. We would record our own stories, and then we would also be anchors. Right? Cool. And it was on PBS. It would air once a month on PBS. I would have my friends over. We would watch it. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
We gotta get you know what we gotta do? We gotta get the tarp. The tarp. The green towel. The lucky green towel. It's over there. Grab it. It's over there.
What are you talking about?
The green towel for this. You see it's behind that, underneath that. What is that, your sweater?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's why you can't see it. Your sweater's on top.
I'm in the middle of a story about college, and you're like,
I want the green.
Oh, it's looking like a fucking squirrel over there.
You can still get the. We got to decorate this. This is the treasure chest, by the way.
You're in the middle of talking.
Hold on. Wait.
We need a towel.
Spread out.
Why do we need a towel?
Put on this. Spread out.
Never had a towel.
We're working on the set here. Make it. Oh my God! You throw. Just throw it on there. It all sucks anyway. Back to the story.
He's such a joy to talk to, America. He cares so deeply about people in his life.
Was that Larry? Oh no. Was that Larry Joe? Dude, that was Larry.
So you had to have the fucking towel.
Yeah. You know what? Just for that, Joe Boo's going to be over here with me. You don't care about Joe Boo anyway.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about Joe Boo.
You don't give a shit about Joe Boo. Yeah, you're going to be a little Loafy trophy. How about that?
Cisco.
Enjoy your Loafy trophy. There we go. Yeah, see, that brings it out. You can see it now. There you go. Looks good. All right, continue on.
Put your dirty cum towel on here?
This is the towel that we put it's not a cum towel, you jerk.
Disgusting.
Look, I'm like you. I don't keep
this
guy.
Keep my
jizz pack in the fucking
jizz towel in the garage.
My jizz towel in the garage.
Kids are out here. Jeez.
Yeah, that's
gross.
Yeah. Fresh,
disgusting.
Fresh jizz towel. Fresh jizz towel. You know, we use it for the set.
It's moving. This has never been on the set.
When we do the show over there, this is what's underneath that.
So why is it here?
Because you can see it. Looks good.
Okay.
It's like
This is when you let a man do interior decorating. He goes, dude, get me that towel.
And it's green, too. See, green.
It's forest green.
That's forest green.
Braves are winning.
Anyway, we are early in the first quarter here of hopefully Donnybrook number 2. And as we speak, it is, hold on, let me just see something for a minute. Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on that thing. When it gets down to 45, we got to plug in the charger. The charger over here. But right now, we've got 20-10 Memphis on top down in Memphis over the Dallas Mavericks, the undermanned Dallas Mavericks. No Kyrie, for those of you who have been sleeping on the moon for the past month and a half. Anthony Davis trying to pick up the slack. He is back and playing well. So
until tonight.
It's early. It's the first quarter. And Tommy's favorite big man is on the line. Let me see here.
Zachary
blows that one.
Oh,
didn't box.
Dallas
How do you
can't
not
get the
box? See,
rebound.
this is the problem with the NBA.
They gave up a rebound
These
to
fuckers
the guard.
but this is the problem with the NBA. That shit used to never happen when we were growing up. You box out in a fucking free throw. They teach you that like freshman year of high school. Actually, I'm sorry, they teach you that in 6th grade. so that's just terrible. The NBA teams allow that to still happen. That's pathetic. Anyway, it's
No excuse for
21-10.
it.
There's no excuse
And
for
the
it.
biggest guy was on the foul line.
Yeah, that's the other problem. The 7'4" guy was at the foul line.
You gave up the rebound to Desmond Bain.
Clay. There he is. There's the big man. He is big. He makes Anthony Davis look small. And Anthony Davis is not small.
What's he, 6'11"?
He's 7'1".
Anthony Davis?
He's 7'1".
Yeah,
This kid is 7'4".
Oh, God, Anthony Davis.
Ja traveled. Did he not travel there? Nice tip by Edie.
Edie's dominating. Anthony Davis looking small.
Looking small. Every day you're 7'1" and you look small. But when your opponent is 7'4" and a half and weighs 3 bills,
That tends to happen.
you're small. Oh, nice move, Bob. Speak of the devil, there he is. AD saying, I'll show how small I am.
Down 11 already, jeez.
Memphis at home. Oh, nice finger roll. The Grizz have come to play. I like this. I like the. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah, that's they're using the old school.
I like that. Looks pretty cool there.
That's the Vancouver Grizzly joint.
Is that where they came from?
Big country.
Yeah, big country. Yeah. Oh, AD again.
Dude, he's got nice mid-range.
I'm telling you, he's a hell of a player.
Yeah.
People have to understand, LeBron wasn't the best player on that team that won. It was Anthony Davis in the bubble. He was the best player on that team, not LeBron. People forget that.
Oh, God, he's limping. AD's limping.
Great. Get him out now. Yep, there he goes.
What do you do?
I don't know. Pussy hurts.
Oh, God.
Stop it. Stop it. You know, catch the ball and hit a 3. Watch this. They made like fucking Joel Embiid. 3.
Long 2.
Yep. He gets
Falls
knocked
over.
down again. No call.
He's going to limp back.
Back slowly. And give it to the 7'4" guy. Nope, I guess you're not. But he's there. He's there.
The 7'4" guy's guarding.
Oh!
Man.
That was Ja Morant, boys and girls.
I think his ankle's okay.
I think the ankle feels good.
Memphis up 15.
I think he yelled, ankle check!
Yeah, he yelled.
Ja Morant just flew in from South America.
I think he yelled Luca.
Look at
I
this.
think he yelled Luca.
Coming for you! Ooh.
How tall is Ja?
6'2", 6'3"? That's filthy.
My God.
And pink sneakers, by the way. That's manly. Look at this. He's up there. That's on a bad ankle.
That's Easter
His
Bunny.
head is at the rim on a bad ankle.
Easter Bunny status.
Yeah, that's Easter Bunny shit. So, 27-14. Memphis does not want to go quietly into that good night, it appears.
No, they don't.
I don't think so. I don't think
Dallas looking a bit long in the tooth,
Yes,
if you
a bit
will.
long on the tooth or short on the bench. Either way. Either way. But, anyway, the playoffs kick off tomorrow. We're really excited about this. I love these first-round matchups. A lot of good ones. The 1-8s are usually laughers, but the rest of them look pretty good. Except for the Celtics, who should laugh at the underman Magic. If they don't, then that's just the Celtics being the Celtics, just being stupid for no reason other than to be stupid.
Here's the only thing that I could see happening. You guys win both in Boston. Then you go down and everybody, wants to go out in Disneyland and they want to see the Magic Kingdom. And,
Because they've never been there before.
And then
They're all multi-millionaires. They've never been to Disney
They're a little
World.
tired. They're a little groggy.
A little hungover from, they stop at Gaston's Grill there, fucking, have a couple of how do you
The
do's.
old heave-ho off of Magic Mountain.
Couple of how do you do's over at Gaston's place.
You know, they go do the old heave-o over there at Epcot.
They get a little spacey on Space Mountain. You never know. A little gummy. You never know.
So, you know, that's where I can see that happening.
I gotta get Tom to take a gummy. He's so much funnier when he's on gummies.
I make you laugh when you're on
I know,
gummies.
but it's more fun when you're in the world with me.
I know.
I mean, what does he call it? What does Lawton call it? Narnia? What do we call it? We call it the Dagobah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Dagobah.
Yeah. Well, we call it a Jedi session.
Jedi session. I know. I'd settle for a gummy session at this point, but anyway, beggars can't be choosers. And by the way, there's a highlight of Luca, and there's James, and there's all that shit. Yeah. And there's AR-15. That is actually a cool nickname. I got to give it up for Austin Reeves. If he didn't give himself that, it's pretty cool. If he did,
AR-15 was Anthony Richardson.
I don't remember calling him that.
Yes, that was his nickname.
Was it really?
AR-15.
Really? Mm-hmm. I don't remember that. But if that's true, that's even lamer.
Right.
I mean, that Austin Reeves is as lame as he looks. So it's true. If he stole the nickname, you can't take somebody else's nickname.
Stole it.
If you know about it, I'm pretty sure somebody on that team knows about it.
Yeah, look, I thought so. Anthony Richardson. I'm just quick facts, height, weight, blah, 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 nickname, AR-15. Sorry,
Austin Reeves, loser. Loser! Hey, loser! Why don't you go with your own nickname, you loser?
Oh, so look, so when he was a sophomore, he asked people to stop calling him that because of the school shootings.
Well, now that makes sense.
That's awareness.
That's awareness.
That is awareness.
I respect that. I respect that. Apparently, it doesn't faze Austin Reeves at all.
Well, yeah, maybe he's a Trump looking.
That's usually the white guy holding it.
That's true.
For being honest.
That is true.
By the way, if you think I'm making that up, the guy they just caught down there who was a Trump white supremacist guy, you know what they found in his fucking...
Was he really?
You know what they found? Yeah, he's a Trump guy. They had to kick him out of a political science class because he was too radical right. They kicked him out of class.
Florida State kid? They shot?
Yeah. They interviewed a kid who was in the class with him who said, yeah, he was right. He was scaring people. This was like 2 years ago, and they kicked him out of class. He was a senior at Florida State.
Oh, well, you know, I'm sure the right will say, oh, he's a Antifa plant, right?
He used a handgun that I believe belonged to his mother. What was in the car, however, in the back seat, was an AR-15.
AR-15.
Assault rifle, so... Just saying!
Did they kill him?
No, of course not. He's white.
Did they shoot him?
Yeah, but they conveniently missed the vital areas because he's white. If he was black, you wouldn't be able to see his face. It'd be a closed casket.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and if you think I'm making that up, believe me, I'm not. Okay. So, just another example of white supremacy run amok in this country. By the way, the NRA, no one's going after them still. Yeah, because guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. So
one of the dumbest arguments ever.
It's the dumbest argument ever.
Especially when people are like, "You could die when you get in your car." Yeah, that's why
That's why you have to
regulate.
That's why you have to get a license and pass a test to get in that car.
Yeah.
You have to go through, certain checkpoints. Little, not just my mom used to work at this, so I can tell you. No. So, and by the way, now there are 2 dead people, and one had a family of 3 kids leaves behind. Yeah.
Did he killed 2 people?
He killed a guy who was 45 and had 2 or 3 kids. Who I think was a professor. And then the other year, they were both adults, no students. Students were injured. Luckily, they were all going to make it, I think, thank God. But the 2 that died were adults. So, I don't want to say thoughts and prayers because thoughts and prayers doesn't do a goddamn thing. I'm sorry for what happened. It's terrible. It shouldn't have happened again for the upteenth time this year. But nobody's doing anything about it. We're too busy trying to get rid of those 2 transsexual athletes in Maine because that's more important.
Yeah.
That's much more important. Yeah. Much more pressing issue. Than another school shooting.
Well, that's the thing that has all of our kids in danger.
Yeah. That's why, and I'm glad that at least where my kids are, I have to push a button, they see me on it, then I have to go in and verify. I can't just run in there and start shooting the place up. I have to go through some checkpoints at least. So
yeah, but if you hit the button and say, I'm here for my kid, they just buzz you in.
Yeah. Well, there's a camera there. They can see you.
I know, but...
Well, if you have a backpack. But, no, there's also, at least at me at school, there's a police officer, there's a car there,
yeah.
Tomahawk. So.
It's the difference on a college campus, you're walking around outdoors,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Virginia Tech, where she's going, was the victim 10 or 11 years ago, whenever it was. Yeah. There was a shooting there, too. So, It's common in America now. It's par for the course.
It
was bad.
That was like 20 years ago.
It was up to the turn of the century. I know that.
Yeah, because Matty wasn't born yet.
Yeah, but Virginia Tech was a victim of it too. So, anyway, sorry to take a turn to damper drive there, but taking the air out of this thing. Well, I mean,
take your goddamn gummy already.
I mean, I did take the gummy. That's the problem. Maybe I should take 2. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the old bluish hue.
Drop a little hue.
A little fill in my plums.
It's like a bluish hue. I feel it in my plums.
But yeah, the Red Sox did win 10-3. Trevor, tell me a story. Hit 2 bombs.
Isn't it just Trevor, tell me a story?
It's Trevor's story, but I just put tell me a story because he hit
right,
2.
But not tell me a story.
Tell me a story.
Trevor, tell me a story.
Tell me a story.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
I'll tell you why. It's twice because he hit 2 dingers.
Okay.
He hit 2 dingers, and they were both your favorite 3-run bombs.
Ooh.
Both of them.
I like that.
Yeah, I was like, Tom's gonna like this tonight. Yeah. So they bent over the shit Sox 10-3. Right now Memphis is up 21.
Dallas has scored 16 points with 2 minutes left in the first.
Well, worse off, they've given up 37 to a team that's very dumb. So, we saw it the other night. They're very stupid. Anthony Davis trying to rectify. That's a brick. Oh my God, this could be 30 after 1.
What do you think's a good shot? Let's have our 7-footer shoot threes because that's high percentage.
It is.
And let's switch picks so that Scottie Pippen Jr.
Oh, Anthony. Now he's leading the break. First he's shooting threes. Now he's leading the break.
God.
And that's it. Well, let's go. Head and shoulder me.
No.
Good pass. Yep. Hey, and 1. Good pass in there.
Okay,
all right.
Gafford.
Chip away,
Wisconsin.
Chip away. That's a good head and shoulder me. And he draws the big man. Drive. Did nice lefty bounce pass on the baseline.
Way to go straight up. Yeah. Don't fuck around.
That was a good play. Can he make a foul shot, America? Inquiring minds want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Daniel Gafford, he is back. He averaged 12 and 7. 70% field goal shooter.
Yes.
Nothing to sneeze at. Pretty sure he's not shooting any threes.
Dude, what's his face? Mobley from the Cavs was 70% from the field this year. He played the full year too, I think.
Yeah. So it's 18. Oh, the yawn tells you where we're at.
Yeah. We forgot that this was going to be shit basketball.
We said it was going to be the shitstorm. If Memphis continues to, Memphis has been known to fall asleep for 2, 3, 5, 8 minutes, at a time. So
that's what we need, right?
That's what we need. We need a little Memphis.
We need a
little nappy by the Grizzlies. A little nappy on the tap.
Pull him out.
Pull him out there. He's slow. That's you're going
right into his.
That's beyond slow. What was that? What? Thank you. Don't blow the layup.
He made him adjust enough.
Oh, he got the rebound. Somebody. All right. Good hustle.
Very good hustle.
Play 2 for 1 here. Play 2 for 1. He's open.
You got to hit that.
He did hit that.
Who was that?
I don't know, but it's 15 now. I think
that was Max, whatever, right? That's the guy that got from the Lakers with.
Is that who came over? Yeah. Oh, okay. Big shot. He had that one to
that was a big shot.
Stem the tide. That's a lob. He's large. They call a foul. Anyway, at the end of the first quarter, we'll take a break. I'm going to make myself a bluish hue. Bluish hue. Back for the second quarter. See if Dallas can make a game of this. If they get to 13, the end of 1. It's not over. See, you're reaching when you say.
Either way, it's going to be the backdrop of the show tonight.
If they get it to 13 after 1 time.
I love when we start hedging bets. Well, was it football that we were watching where it'd be like, look, get it to 18 by 6 minutes left in the third quarter, and I'll stay. Did we used to do that over at Creeks? When did we start?
No, we would always stay because we were always placing those crazy bets. So you had to stay for no other reason to see if the bets hit. Remember? Like, so and so, like the water boy had to throw an interception, and the fucking weird shit stuff.
The coach pulls his thing out.
Yeah, I mean, coach was at the sideline.
Called a lane violation.
Did they really? On the Memphis?
Well, it's rearing its ugly head.
Uh-oh.
Eating is both.
Oh, it's a jump ball.
They both lane violated.
Oh, it was a double lane violation?
Yeah. Right, AD better win this.
He's giving up 3 inches.
Oh, dear God.
And it looked like it.
He barely had to jump.
I mean,
The ref kind of put it over to his
He
side.
kind of did. No, you're already 7'5".
Yeah, let me help you out here.
Throw it over this way a little bit for you. He really makes him look small, and he's not. He's got a bulbous head, too. He's got a bulbous head.
He does have a bulbous.
It's a bulbous head. Switch that. No,
Oh,
maybe
jeez.
not. That is terrible D.
Oh, man.
That is terrible D. How do you get between 3 people?
Ugh.
You donkeys.
Wow.
Did that count?
Who the fuck was that?
I don't know, but somebody
That was some Tyus Edney shit.
fucking Afterburners Anderson over there. Holy shit.
He went the length of the floor in 4.9 through traffic.
Behind my world, split the D, little finger roll.
Wow, nice play.
Yeah.
Cut it to fit in.
All right, we've got a not quite game yet, but it's not. It's not.
We've got a Yanni on
It's
our
not.
hands.
It's got a Yanni, but it might be a Donnie in 1 quarter. Segment 2
Actually,
coming right up.
Yanni is a boring game that's close.
A little bluish hue. Yes.
Right? So
Yes.
this
It's
isn't
not. It's not. There's no
technically
lube yet.
This is just a sleep.
There's no lube yet.
This is a
Segment 2. 2.
This
You
is
two.
the